Hi again. So I just created a video about how the fall weather might be affecting you pertaining to which dosha is predominant in your constitution. So if you're mostly Vata, Pitta, or Kapha. What I failed to do was give you some tools to navigate those imbalances. So here is part 2 of that video to equip you with just some basic, simple things you can do to bring your body back into balance during the fall. So let's take a look. This is going to be pretty brief because I'd want to talk with you specifically to kind of dive a little bit deeper into what exactly your prakriti is and what your imbalances are. But if you are predominantly Vata, some things you can do to combat the air, the wind, the cold of fall is to incorporate really nourishing, warm foods into your diet. You can even include some warming spices. For example, ginger is always a good one. You can include cinnamon. It's nice and sweet. It's got a little bit of a warming effect. And always stay warm. If you're a Vata person, keep a scarf on. Make sure that your body is always warm. And a really good practice is to do this abhyanga. So self massage with warm oil. It's a really good practice for Vata predominant people. And then if you're Pitta predominant, so you're already kind of functioning warm. You're always kind of on a warmer level. So you don't necessarily need warming spices, but what you can do is eat kind of cooling food. So think coriander, so that's cilantro, but coriander is the seed. So coriander and cilantro are great for Pitta. Also, um, you want to stay away from salad because that's raw and that's actually difficult for the human digestive tract to break down. So always cook your veggies at least a little bit. Pitta doesn't need as much um, their veggies cooked as much because your digestive fire is quite strong and hot anyway, so it cooks pretty well on its own. And then also do some calming activities, take a walk, a leisurely walk in nature. Go by the ocean or walk through the forest. But make sure that you are also warm. Don't put yourself out there in a cold, harsh situation because that will flare up your pitta mental state. Might make you angry or irritable. Um, let's talk about kapha. So, kapha is already kind of heavy and sluggish. So, ways to combat that heaviness and sluggishness are to create some fire in your system. Okay, so you can have like heating foods. You can even have some peppers in your diet as long as you're mostly kapha and you don't have pitta imbalances. And also some maybe lighter foods. And again, I'm not talking about salad because again, that is hard for the digestive tract to break down, especially for kapha. When your digestion is a little bit sluggish anyway and kind of cooler in temperature, so you want to eat things that are easy to digest, and light foods like cooked um, stewed stewed apples and pears are super good they're super delicious regardless, and then also really good for a kapha predominant person. And then you can also do more heating activities, like if you're into yoga, for example, you can handle like an Ashtanga yoga practice, for example. Or you can even handle like a, a pretty intense spin class. Or a nice brisk walk for 30 or 40 minutes in the morning, like really cooking. That's super good for kapha. It gets your metabolism going, it gets that heat going in your body, and that helps to clear out that moisture and that like mucus that wants to accumulate. Really keeps you healthy, and will help to combat the elements that come with our beautiful autumn season. So anyway, I hope that helped you, and I hope that complemented that first video nicely for you. I always want to support you and provide you with all the tools that you need for success and for health and to live your best life. So feel free to share this video with anybody if you think that they might be interested. You can follow me, and feel free to subscribe as well. So take care and happy autumn season.